All right, so let's get started. Another beautiful Saturday. I feel like we've only had one like crummy day doing yoga, outside at least. Come to a comfortable seat. We're gonna go through a full body practice today. So working through our hips and shoulders, fronts of the legs, hamstrings, so hopefully it should feel good for everybody. So allow yourself to settle in and take some nice big deep breaths in and out through the nose. And letting your energy just start to settle. And begin to notice how the breath, or I should say how the body responds to the breath. Maybe there's a little bit more relaxation, a little bit more focus. And as we go through our practice today, always come back to your breath. Nice big inhales, full exhales, and let it be a reminder of being focused, of being relaxed, even as we go through more strengthening poses, right? Being able to find the sense of grounding. And take a moment and set an intention for your practice. Dedicating your time to someone or something, even if it's just to give yourself some time to breathe. Or maybe you need the intention of focus, right? Sometimes we all do. And feel your hips and legs heavy and rooted into the earth. And then from the rooting of your hips and legs, feel lift up through the back of the spine. And on your next inhale, allow the shoulders to roll up towards your ears. And as you exhale, allow the shoulders to draw onto the back as the crown of the head reaches up to the sky. And we'll bring our hands in front of the heart center, and I'll open class by singing the sound of Om gently one time. You can sing along or just listen. And I'll take a full breath in. And bow your head to your very own heart. Release the hands, open the eyes. Beautiful. Let's come all the way up to all fours. Good morning, Shannon. I see you there. All right, hands will go directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. We're gonna go through a couple of rounds of cat-cow. So spread your fingertips really wide, just a reminder, and your pointer fingers are parallel. Keep your toes tucked under. And as you inhale, we'll look up to the sky, tailbone to lift. And then as you exhale, round and press the floor away. Inhale, look up, tailbone to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale, look up, tailbone lift, shoulders draw back. Exhale, round, knees in towards the belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Couple more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Good. Two more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Good. Last time. Inhale, look up. Good. Now from here, you're going to bring your right ear towards your right hip. So you're shrinking the space in the waist. Maybe you stretch through the side of your left waistline a little bit more. And then we'll wag the hips back to center and then switch sides. So now your left ear will reach towards your left hip. It's not a big movement. And then come back to center. Good, let's do 2 more each way. So right ear towards your right hip. Back to center, left ear towards your left hip. Back to center. Good, to the right, right ear, right hip. Back to center, and then left ear, left hip. And back to center. Nice. We'll do 3 more cat-cow. So inhale, look up to the sky, tailbone lifts. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale, look up. And exhale, round. On the inhale, come back to center. And let's extend our right foot back behind. So keep the ball of your right foot on the mat. I'm just going to shift ways. We're just going to press through the right heel. So shifting forward, or sorry, pressing through the ball of your right foot. So shifting forward, shifting back. Beautiful. And then we'll steady the hips. We'll lift the right leg up and then place it all the way over to the left. So it crosses over the left calf. And then we'll walk the hands over to the left a little bit more. So you get a really big stretch in the side of your right waist. And then as you inhale, we'll come back to center. Let's place our right knee back down and we'll switch sides. So now you'll extend the left foot back behind, place your left foot on the ground, shifting forward and back. Okay, starting with some simple movements. Gently warm up. Nice, couple more. And then we'll lift our left leg up. We'll reach it over to the right, so it crosses on top of the right calf, and then place your toes down. We'll walk the fingertips over to the right, so you get a nice big stretch on the side of the left waistline. You can even poke your hips out to the left. Beautiful, then as you inhale, hands come back to center. Let's place our left knee back down, sit the hips back to child's pose. Walk your fingertips out in front of you, then let your head rest onto the mat. And then on the next inhale, we'll make our way back up to all fours. Nice. And then from here, we're going to step back to down dog. Planting the hands down, lift your hips up and back. Once you're in down dog, pedal your feet, shake your head yes and no, let it feel good. And again, you guys know if down dog is too much, I think you've been with me long enough, you can, go into child's pose or puppy pose for the modification. Nice, and then pressing through the hands. We'll inhale high up onto the toes. And as you exhale, let the heels drop down without actually touching all the way. Inhale high up onto the toes. Exhale, heels drop. Good, one more. Inhale high up onto the toes. Exhale, heels drop. Nice. We'll inhale back up onto the toes. Look between the hands. And as you exhale, start to walk the feet to the top of the mat. Beautiful. From here, clasp opposite elbows and let yourself rock side to side. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Maybe you even add a shake of the head yes, shake of the head no. And then from here, release your fingertips down. As you inhale, lift halfway. As you exhale, we'll fold. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Last time, inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. On the inhale, we'll reach our arms all the way up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands will come to the heart center. Good, take a moment. Refocus. Right, feel your breath, feel the heartbeat. Awesome, and on the next inhale, arms will rise. And as you exhale, we'll fold. Inhale halfway. Beautiful, exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale and fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Last time, exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise. Beautiful. And exhale, we'll fold. Moving on to our leg warm-ups. Inhale, halfway. And as you exhale, we'll step the left foot back. And you can either keep your left knee lowered or you can keep it lifted up. And we'll walk the fingertips out on a diagonal to the left. Good. Gently wag your hips a little side to side. Perfect. Good. Nice big breath. Awesome. Then as you inhale, let's walk the hands back through center. The left palm will plant down. We'll reach the right arm either up to the sky, or if you want a shoulder stretch, right hand will come to your low back. Keep the back of your neck long. And then we'll inhale, reach the right arm all the way back up. And as you exhale, release the right hand to the mat. Okay, so we're gonna do another warm up on the right side. So again, you can either do this with your back knee down or we can lift it up. So I'll do a variation of both so you guys can see. So the modification, you keep your left knee down, we come up onto the fingertips. And then as you exhale, doing a hamstring stretch, begin to straighten the right leg. Right, we're just gonna rock forward and back like that with the breath. Inhale to rock forward, exhale to rock back. Now, if you wanted to do this with the back knee up, right, it's coming into a low lunge. Inhale, and then as you exhale, straighten the front knee. Good. So staying with this for a couple breaths, going at whichever modification you want. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. And if you're not with my breathing or my movements, that's fine. Just breathe with your own breath. Okay, move slow, move mindfully. And let's do 3 more. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Good, last time, inhale forward. Now as you exhale, we're gonna stay back and take a couple deep breaths. If you have your back knee lifted, you need to step your foot in a little bit more, that's cool too. And then maybe you add a gentle rock side to side. Nice. Now if your back knee is lifted, we're going to lower it back down. Beautiful. And then we'll step forward to a forward fold. You can shake your legs out. There's a lot of work on the right leg. And just notice, the right foot might feel a little bit more grounded than the left foot. And visibly and physically, your right thigh might already be a little bit further back than the left, right? That's how we create our grounding. And on the inhale, we'll lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will rise. Good, and we'll switch sides. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. And now as you exhale, big step back with the right foot. And either you keep your back knee lifted or lowered, and our fingertips will walk out on a diagonal to the right, gently wagging the hips. And as we inhale, hands will frame the left foot again. Plant the right palm down, left arm's gonna reach up, or maybe you bring your left hand to the low back. Your gaze can be down at the ground or up to the sky. And then we'll inhale, left arm to rise. As you exhale, plant your left hand down. Okay, we're going into those rocks again. So again, the back knee can be down. We'll inhale to reach the chest forward. And as you exhale, coming into a runner's lunge, straighten the left leg. Good. Inhale to rock forward. Maybe the back knee lifts. And exhale to straighten. Either way is awesome. Inhale forward. Exhale, draw back. Inhale forward. Exhale, draw back. Nice, let's do 3 more. Inhale forward. Exhale, draw back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last time, inhale forward. Exhale back. Couple breaths. And then wag the hips, whichever form of the pose you're in, wag the hips gently side to side. And then from here, we'll all lower the right knee back to the mat, and then we'll step forward to a forward fold. Maybe the legs feel a little bit more even this time. Now on the inhale, hands will travel to the shins, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will rise all the way up. And as you exhale, we'll release the hands to the sides of the hips, palms face forward. Coming back to your breath. Come back to your intention. As we continue to move and breathe through our practice, letting your intention be your guiding light for your movements. Awesome. Now on our next inhale, we'll reach the arms alongside the ears. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knees and sit our butt back into a chair. Right? And sometimes our chair is not so deep, and that's okay. Right? But sometimes we can get a little lower. Just take a look at your knees. Make sure your knees are behind the toes and they're not caving inward. So we don't want to see like the knocking of the knees. The knees are tracking between your second and third toes. All right, enough talking there. Inhale, reach your arms up a little bit more. And as you exhale, fingertips release down, straighten your legs. Inhale to lengthen your chest halfway. And as you exhale, we'll plant the palms and walk back to down dog. Inhale forward to a plank. As you exhale, lower to your belly. So you can lower the knees first, then lower to the belly, or bend the elbows, come all the way down. Untuck your toes. Hands are by your low ribs, and we'll press into the palms. Chest will rise up to cobra. From here, we'll tuck the toes under, come back to all fours, and then down dog. Couple breaths in down dog. And then inhale, high up onto the toes, look between the hands, exhale, feet walk to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise, and exhale, hands come to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise. As you exhale, sink down into your chair. Hanging out here, I just have a timer on my watch, so we're going to see how long we can hold. Hands come to your heart center. If your arms are tired, maybe you guys did a workout before this. I know I did. I'm shaking a little bit. Good. We have 10 more seconds. Nice deep breaths. Maybe sit the hips down a little lower. See where your toes are, behind the knees or in front of the knees. Another full breath in. And exhale, fold, and then straighten the legs. That was killer. 30 seconds. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, down dog. As you inhale, let's rock forward to a plank. And exhale, lower to the belly. Untuck the toes, press into the palms, chest will rise, cobra. And exhale, up through all fours, and then down dog. Let's take a couple breaths here. And then we'll inhale to rise up onto the toes. Look between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees, and you can walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands come to our hearts. Nice. We'll do one more just like that. Inhale, arms rise. As you exhale, we're going to sit our butts back into our chair, hanging out, breathing. Belly hugs in. Again, if your arms are tired, hands come to your heart. And notice, see if you can lift your toes up, right? Just the toes. If you can do that, you're in really good shape. And then we're slowly going to place the toes back down, maybe one at a time, which is really, really hard, makes your brain have to work. Another full breath in. And as you exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, forward to plank. Awesome. So it's our last flow here. So we're going to hold in our plank. You guys are like, why? Right? If you have to drop your knees, that is perfect. Keep hugging your belly in. Forearms squeeze in towards one another. Shins squeeze in towards one another. Nice. 10 more seconds. Beautiful. And 3, 2, and 1. We'll lower to the belly. Give yourself a break. Untuck the toes. And then we'll press into the palms. Chest will lift up, cobra. Nice. And as you exhale, we'll sit back to child's pose. If your arms are tired from that plank, you can let your arms drape alongside the body. You can also add a gentle rock side to side. Nice, so take another couple seconds here to breathe. And then on the next inhale, let's rise up onto all fours. Beautiful. And we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands. We'll keep the back knee down for this one, the first one. And we'll reach the arms up to the sky. So without actually moving your legs, you're scissoring them towards one another. Pretend you have a tight rubber band around your left shin and your right thigh. It's hugging everything in. And then from there, you just lift up nice and tall. Couple nice full breaths. If it's in your practice to start to let your hips sink down, all while keeping your chest up, you can do that as well. Another full breath in, beautiful. Exhale, fingertips release down. Come back to all fours. Sit back to child's pose. And then we'll inhale back up. And now the right foot will step forward. Keep your back toes tucked under. And we'll inhale to reach the arms up. First, squeeze your legs towards one another. Lift into the belly. And then maybe you start to let the hips sink down, but keep lifting up through the chest. Coming back to your focus, your intention. Right? Even though this is a low lunge, it can be hard, it can be challenging. So we like to come back to our intention when we go through more challenging poses, or we may not be focusing on the breath. Beautiful, and then exhale, fingertips release down. Let's lift the back knee up off the mat and we'll step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, hands will travel to the shins, lift and lengthen. And exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, arms rise. And as you exhale, let's bring the hands to the hips and we'll take a big step back with the left foot. So we're coming into a warrior two stance. Your left outer edge of the foot is parallel with the left outer edge of the mat, and we bend into the right knee. Right knee tracks between the second and third toe, and then your arms will come out to be parallel with the ground. Gaze out over your right fingertips. Right, and maybe today a nice variation is to turn your palms upwards. Right, then we have a external rotation of the arms, just a different position. Switch it up a little bit. Good. Taking another full breath in. Now as you exhale, we'll cartwheel the hands back to the mat and we'll step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms will rise. And exhale, hands will come back to the hips, switching sides. Now take a big step back with your right foot. Your right heel will be parallel with the outside edge of the mat. Your left knee tracks between the second and third toe. And again, arms come out to a T. Maybe you flip the palms upwards. Gaze out over the left fingertips and draw your shoulders back. Imagine you're holding a pencil between the shoulder blades. Beautiful, another full inhale. And as you exhale, fingertips cartwheel to the mat. We'll step forward to a forward fold. Take your time. Inhale halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will rise. And exhale, hands come to your heart. Awesome. Inhale, arms reach. And exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. And as you exhale, we'll plant the palms. We'll step back to down dog for a couple breaths. Again, maybe you pedal the feet out, you shake your head, yes and no. And then we'll steady the feet. On the inhale, let's sweep our right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, bend your right knee, open the hip. Keep a little bend in your left knee and draw your left hip back. Very small movements. Nice. And then from here, we'll extend the right foot back behind, and however it gets there, right foot's gonna step forward to the top of the mat. Coming into a warrior one stance, we'll pivot and plant the left heel down. So now your left toes are pointed more towards the front of the mat. And we'll inhale, just sweep our arms all the way up to the sky. Nice, get heavy into your feet. We're gonna take a arm variation here. So our hands will either interlace behind the low back, and we draw the shoulders back, right? Draw your elbows back. Or if this isn't comfortable, you can grab opposite elbows. And just notice how your balance might be a little off kilter, right? And breathe. Keep pressing firmly through both feet. Maybe your eyes closed. Take your balance a little bit further. And then we'll inhale to reach the arms all the way back up. And exhale, fingertips plant down. Let's come back to down dog. A couple breaths. And from here, we'll inhale, reach the left leg up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your knee, open the hip. A little bend in the right knee and pull your right hip back. And extend the left foot back behind you, and we'll step it forward however it gets there, whether you lower your right knee to step it forward, or you hug the knee into the chest, take a big step forward. Nice, coming into warrior one, your right foot plants down, and then we'll inhale to reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Starting here for a moment, scissor your legs towards one another. Keep pressing firmly through the outside edge of the right foot. And then we'll take the arm variation again. Maybe you clasp opposite elbows. The first side, maybe this side, you interlace the hands, draw the shoulders and elbows back. Even bring the sides of the neck back. Right, I can't see you. Give yourself a double chin. Nice, good, deep breaths. And maybe your eyes close. Test your balance. And then on the next inhale, arms will sweep all the way up. And exhale, hands release down, down dog. We'll move through a little flow. On the inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, chest to rise, cobra. Nice. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Couple breaths in down dog. And then we'll inhale high up onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees and walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will sweep up. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Let's take a rest here. Close the eyes. Coming back to your intention. Maybe you even visualize it as your eyes are closed. And on the next inhale, arms will reach all the way back up. And exhale, hands will come to the hips. All right, we're coming into warrior one again. So we'll step the left foot back. Lots of warrior ones today. So either sticking with your warrior one foot, or maybe you stay up on the ball of the back foot. Either one is awesome. I'm going to stick with warrior one. From here, on the inhale, both arms rise. Nice. From here, we take our right hand and we're going to wrap it around our low back, right? Or maybe your hand can reach to your left leg, back of the leg. It's a little weird. On the inhale, reach your left arm up, and as you exhale, start to lean back just a little bit. If it hurts your head to go back, just keep it upright. Keep arching up through the chest. Nice. Another deep breath in. Now as you exhale, the left hand is going to plant down onto the mat. And then the right hand is going to plant down onto the mat. We'll spin to the ball of the back foot if you weren't already there. And then we're going to lift our left leg up to a standing split. So in this standing split, keep your chest reaching forward. It's okay to have a big bend in the right knee. And then draw the right hip back. Extend nice and long through the left leg. Good, hanging out here, a couple more breaths. Keep kicking that left leg up a little bit higher. And then we're gonna step it forward. Ooh, forward fold. Just notice. And then as you inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, the arms will rise all the way up. Beautiful. Switching sides, we'll bring the hands to the hips. And we'll take a step back with our right foot. Coming into warrior one or high lunge where you're on the ball of the back foot. Nice. The left hip pulls back, right hip forward. On the inhale, arms rise. Beautiful. So switching our twist, the left hand is going to come to the low back, right? And we draw the shoulder back, right? It maybe reaches down to the right leg. Everybody's different. And every side's different for that fact. Inhale, reach your right arm up, and as you exhale, start to lean back. Again, if you feel like you're cranking your neck looking up, just keep your gaze straight ahead. Another full breath in. And now as you exhale, let's bring the right fingertips down to the mat first, and then the left fingertips. We'll spin to the ball of our right foot and then kick the right leg up. All right, from here, hands walk to underneath the shoulders. Little bend in the left knee, draw your left hip back. So what that does is it helps to square the hips, right? So our right hip isn't like cocking all the way up. So bend the left knee, pull the left hip back, extend your right leg. Keep lengthening through your chest, hug the belly in. Nice, huge stretch on the back of the left leg. And breathe. And notice if you're leaning so far forward that you can't pick your toes up, right? We don't want that. You want to lean enough between the ball of your left foot and the heel. So then see if you can lift your toes up. Nice. Beautiful. Another deep breath in. Ooh, exhale, step forward, forward fold. Shake your head, ragdoll side to side. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Nice, and then we'll release the fingertips down. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, let's step back and take a rest in down dog. Nice full inhales and deep exhales. Nice, on the inhale, we'll reach our right leg up to the sky. And then as you exhale, however it gets there, you can either hug your right knee to the nose or drop your left knee. We're going to step the right foot forward between the hands. From here, we'll lower the back knee to the mat. And then on the inhale, arms will rise. All right, so we did the standing variation of this pose. Now we're going to do it with the knee down. Maybe we get a little bit more extension in the chest. So on the inhale, arms rise. Good. As you exhale, except the arms will switch. Left hand is going to come either to the back of your left thigh or low back, or maybe you could take your hand to your calf. Some people can even do your heel, but you know, we take it as it is. Then from here, you're going to lift up through the chest, and as you exhale, oh, you start to let the hips sink, right? It's hard. So whether you're here and sinking down, that's awesome, and then maybe walk your hand back. If you need help with your head, you can bend your right elbow and let your head rest back into the hand. Ooh, couple deep breaths. I feel it too. Maybe you have to change the position. Nice. And then as we inhale, let's come back up. And we'll take a runner's lunge. Sit back. Couple deep breaths. Beautiful. Then we'll switch sides. And every side is completely different, which is cool, right? Sometimes it's frustrating, but it's actually really cool that we're not symmetrical. Left foot forward. Right knee is going to stay down. And we'll inhale to reach the arms up. Good. So switching sides. Either your right hand comes to your low back. We can start to let the hips sink. This is stage one. Maybe your hand comes to your right thigh. And you could turn your palm to face upward. That might be a little bit more comfortable than start to lean, let the hips sink. Or you can grab hold of your right heel, left arm reaches, and then you start to let the hips sink. You won't get as much leaning forward when you bring the hand to the heel. And then reach your chest up, start to lean back. What we're looking for is a nice stretch in the front of your right thigh, right hip. Nice big breaths. And again, you can also bring your left hand to the back of the head. And then we'll reach the left arm forward and then place the fingertips down to frame the left foot. And then we'll sit back to a runner's lunge. Pull your left toes up. And then we'll rebend through the left knee. I forgot to instruct the down dog with the leg lift on the left side. So let's move back to down dog and then lift the left leg up just to make it even. And then place the foot back down. We'll take one more vinyasa. Inhale, forward to plank. And you can skip it too. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, chest to rise, cobra. Beautiful. And then we'll exhale back to child's pose. Gently rock yourself side to side. And then as you inhale, make your way all the way back up to all fours. You guys did wonderful. Let's come to lie onto our backs. You could take a sip of water too in the meanwhile. Good. Once you're there, guide your knees in towards the chest. And gently rock yourself side to side. And then from there, we'll extend the left leg long on the mat, hug your right knee in, give it a nice tug. You can even bring it over towards the right armpit for more of an inner thigh stretch. And then we'll bring the right leg back up to center, hold on to the back of the right leg, and kick your hands into your leg into your hands. Keep your left leg long and straight. And then we'll bend the right knee into the chest, give it a nice big loving hug. And we'll cross the right knee all the way over to the left. Your arms can come out to a T or to a cactus. And you can even use your left hand to help guide the right knee down. Maybe you get a deeper stretch. And then as you inhale, come all the way back up to center. Let's extend the right leg long on the mat. Maybe you notice a slight difference. And then we'll hug the left knee in and then hug it a little bit more towards your left armpit to stretch through the inner thigh and groin. And as you inhale, travel the knee back through center. Then we'll kick the left heel up to the sky, hold on to the back of the leg. And it's more about how far, well, not how far, but instead of trying to get your leg as close as you can to you, actually press it away to you get a natural curve in your low back. And then we'll hug the right knee in, and we'll take the right knee all the way over to the left. Arms come out to the sides, or you can use your right hand to help guide the left knee down a little bit more. Nice. And as you inhale, let's come back up. We'll do a hip stretch. So right ankle will come on top of the left knee. And you can stay here and just press your hands into your legs if you want the modification. Or you can grab hold onto the back of the left leg so you come into a reclined pigeon. Gently rock yourself from side to side. Keep flexing through both feet. And then we'll switch sides. So now the left ankle will cross on top of the right knee. Hold on to the back of the right leg or on top of the right knee. Gently hug yourself in. Rock yourself side to side. Awesome. And then from here, we'll release. And we'll take a happy baby. So either grab onto the backs of the knees and take your knees wide, rocking side to side. You can grab hold onto your shins, your ankles, inside or outside edges of the feet. Maybe even try and extend one leg out to the side. You might fall over, that's okay. And then switching, kind of giving yourself a little happy baby can-can. Beautiful. And then we'll hug the knees back into the chest. Another big loving hug. And then when you're ready in your own time, lowering down for Shavasana. So if you want another option for Shavasana, you can bring your soles of the feet together and let your knees knock outward. Maybe we bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Or again, just lying back completely flat. We'll be here for about 2 minutes, just breathing and relaxing. You can even use this time to meditate or pray on your intention, whatever you feel like doing. Maybe you just take this time in silence to breathe. We'll take another minute here, just focusing on our breath and our rest. Very slowly and very gently, begin to take a deeper breath in through the nose, into the belly. And out of the belly, out through the nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and stretch your arms and stretch the legs. Maybe rock the head from side to side. And then one at a time, hug the knees in towards your chest. And just hanging out here, circle your knees around. Maybe you take another happy baby. And then coming to roll all the way over onto one side. Maybe you rock your way up to sit, taking your time again, as always. And then once you're here, just sitting in a simple cross-legged position. With your eyes closed, you can bring your hands to your heart center. And we did a very strong practice today, holding poses a little bit longer than usual. So I hope that this strength is instilled in your heart. So as you go off into your day, your weekend, and the weeks to come, this stays with you. You are strong. You're confident. And thank yourself for taking the time today to just feel that all throughout the body, through the breath, the mind. May your intention stay with you as well. And coming back to it whenever you need. Maybe it is a reminder of your breath or your practice or your mindfulness. And in honor of our time together today, I will gently sing the sound of Om one time. And you can sing along or listen. And I'll take a full breath in. Om. And bow your heads to your very own hearts. Thank you all so much again for joining with me this beautiful Saturday morning. Namaste.